We all pray for comfort, don't we? We want that steady career, predictable routines, zero disruptions. We've been conditioned to think that comfort equals safety. But lately, I've been realizing that is something that has challenged me to my core. The comfort zone is actually the most dangerous place a Christian can sit. Why? Because when everything is going perfectly to plan, we don't actually need our faith. We rely on our bank accounts. We rely on job titles. We rely on our own strength. Without realizing it, we go to sleep spiritually. We stop moving forward because we're too afraid of losing the couch we're sitting on. I don't say this lightly. I know exactly how hard it is to watch your comfort zone get shattered. For 15 years, I had a career that I loved. I knew what I was doing. The routine was set out for me. Felt completely secure. Then, well, last July, the rug got pulled. I was made redundant. I tried to scramble, tried to find my footing, tried to rebuild what I had lost. Then, just as I was starting to stand back up, it happened again. Two redundancies in one single year. Suddenly, my comfort zone wasn't just gone, it was utterly demolished. I went from that established career to stocking shelves at Tesco just to make ends meet and to provide for my family. At first, I'll be honest with you, it felt like a total crisis. I felt confused, frustrated, and a very humble. But looking back at it now, it wasn't a crisis at all. It was a rescue mission. God had to completely break my comfort zone to finally wake me up in my faith. There's a moment in the Bible in Deuteronomy chapter 2 verse 3 where God looks at his people who have been wandering around the same wilderness for years. He says to them, "You have made your way around this hill country long enough. Now turn north." Think about that. They were comfortable just circling the same old mountain because it was familiar to them. It was predictable. But God said, enough. Stop circling. Start moving forward into the unknown. I believe some of you watching this today are circling that same old mountain. You are holding on to a situation, a relationship, a mindset, or an old identity simply because it's familiar, even though you know in your heart that God is telling you to move. It's time to move on. If your life has been disrupted recently, if you have lost that job like me, if you've hit a wall, or if your plans have been completely ripped to pieces, do not panic. And please stop trying to run back to your old comfort zone. God didn't God didn't bring you out into this valley just to destroy you. He brought you out here because it is the only place where you will truly learn to lean on him. Your comfort is not punishment. It is the training ground. This is where your ego dies, where your endurance is built, and where your true purpose actually begins. Growth never happens when you're just sitting around. It happens when you press through the resistance. Basically, getting out that door, that's the hardest part, isn't it? That is exactly why I've started 12-1 Run Club. I want to build a community of people who refuse to stay comfortable, people who are willing to lace up their trainers, face the hard miles, and run the race marked out for them. Not perfectly, but marked out for them. If you are ready to stop circling the same mountain and start moving forward, hit subscribe and join me on this journey. I'm Ryan. Let's keep moving.